Have you ever wondered why the same kind of pain keeps returning to your life? Why the same heartbreak repeats? Why the same kind of people walk in? Why the same emotional wounds open up again, even when you thought you had moved on? It feels strange, almost unfair. You change cities, change friends, change relationships, yet somehow the story stays the same. Like life is placing you in a loop you never signed up for. But here's the truth most people never hear. Pain repeats when a lesson stays unfinished. You are not attracting the same pain because you're weak. You're not attracting it because you deserve it. You're not attracting it because the universe is punishing you. You're attracting it because your inner programming believes this is what life is supposed to feel like. And that programming began a long time ago. Think back to the earliest time you felt emotional pain. You might not remember the details, but your body does. Maybe it was the moment someone made you feel small, or when you tried to speak and no one listened, or when you cried and no one came to comfort you. Maybe you reached out for support and instead met silence. Maybe you needed love and instead felt pressure. Maybe you tried to be yourself and someone told you that who you were wasn't enough. Children don't question the world. They accept everything as truth. So when pain comes early, the child inside you forms beliefs like, this must be what love feels like. This must be normal. This is just how people treat me. This is what I deserve. This is what connection looks like. Not because that was the reality, but because that was all you knew. Your heart didn't learn safety. Your heart learned a pattern built from rejection, inconsistency, emotional distance, unpredictability, abandonment. And your nervous system, without understanding any logic or reason, stored this emotional chaos as home. So you grew up, but the emotional blueprint stayed the same. Now, imagine this with me. You walk into adulthood carrying a map of love that was drawn by a wounded child. You try to choose better people, better relationships, better environments, but a hidden part of your mind keeps steering you back to what feels familiar. And here's the most shocking truth. Your brain is not attracted to what's healthy. Your brain is attracted to what's familiar. So when someone treats you with kindness, your brain doesn't recognize it as love. It recognizes it as foreign, uncomfortable, suspicious, too calm. Have you ever met a good person and felt nothing? No spark, no excitement, no pull? And then someone walks in who is inconsistent or distant or confusing or emotionally unavailable, and suddenly you feel that spark, that rush, that magnetic pull. That's not love. That's familiarity. Your brain isn't choosing the person. Your brain is choosing the pattern. A pattern it learned years ago. A pattern that feels like home, even if home was painful. And this is why the same pain keeps returning. Not because you're cursed, not because life hates you, not because you're broken, but because your emotional system is still operating under an old definition of love. Your adult mind wants happiness, but your inner child wants familiar pain. Your adult self wants stability, but your inner child wants the same emotional rhythm it was trained to survive. And that inner child is still searching for healing in the wrong places. You attract the same pain again and again because the child inside you is trying to fix what once broke you. If someone abandoned you, you unconsciously chase people who are emotionally unavailable, hoping that this time they won't leave. If someone made you feel unworthy, you chase validation from people who never give enough, hoping that this time their approval will finally make you feel whole. If love felt like struggle or fear or confusion, you chase relationships that recreate the same feeling because your nervous system believes that anything outside that pain is unsafe. Yes, your heart wants love, but your trauma wants repetition. And until you break the pattern will keep choosing your life for you. But here's the good part. Patterns are learned, and anything learned can be unlearned. You don't have to repeat your story. You don't have to relive your childhood pain. You don't have to accept the love that once wounded you. You just have to understand where the pattern began. Because the moment you see the truth, you are no longer controlled by it. And that moment right there is where transformation begins. Not with force, not with blame, not with guilt, but with awareness. And awareness is the first break in the cycle of repeating pain. Now that you understand where the pattern began, the next question becomes the most important one. How do you break a pattern that has shaped your entire life? Most people think healing begins when they stop choosing the wrong people, but that's not true. Healing begins when you stop abandoning yourself the way others once abandoned you. Because the real cycle is not about them. It's about the relationship between you and yourself. Your younger self learned something painful. No one will protect me. No one will choose me. No one will stay. I'm not important. It doesn't matter how I feel. For years, you carried this belief in silence. It shaped your choices. It shaped your relationships. It shaped the story you told yourself every time someone hurt you again. So the first step to breaking the cycle is not changing who you love. It's changing the story you tell yourself. You need to return to the place where your heart first got confused and rewrite what it learned. Not with anger, not with punishment, but with gentleness. Because the part of you repeating the pattern is not the adult, it's the child. Small, scared child who is still waiting for someone to show them a different ending. And that someone is you. So close your eyes for a moment and imagine your younger self standing before you, small, soft, afraid, holding all the pain they never should have carried. Look at them. Really look. Notice the way they avoid eye contact. Notice the way they hold their shoulders. Notice the fear in their silence. This child doesn't need another lesson. They need safety. They need someone to tell them, you did nothing wrong. You deserved love. You shouldn't have been hurt. I'm here now. I won't leave you. You are safe with me. When the child hears this, the cycle cracks. Because for the first time, your nervous system receives what it has been chasing for decades. Reassurance, safety, belonging, witnessing, love. This is the emotional reset your heart has been longing for. But healing doesn't stop here. People think red flags are something you spot in others. But the truth is, red flags are unhealed emotions inside you that react to familiar danger. When someone is inconsistent and your heart feels a spark, that spark is a red flag. When someone gives mixed signals and your mind feels excitement, that excitement is a red flag. When someone feels chaotic and your heart feels alive, that aliveness is a red flag. You were never addicted to pain. You were addicted to what your nervous system mistook for love. And until you recognize this, the pattern continues. Healthy love will feel uncomfortable at first. It will feel slow. It will feel quiet. It will feel too easy. It will feel unfamiliar. Not because it's wrong, but because you've never experienced it before. You've lived in emotional storms for so long that peace feels unnatural. But peace is healing. So when someone treats you with respect, stay. When someone is consistent, stay. When someone communicates, stay. When someone doesn't trigger your wounds, stay. Your nervous system will resist. It will try to go back to the chaos it understands, but this resistance is the doorway to transformation. Healing means teaching your body what safety feels like. Sit in stillness. Breathe without rushing. Speak without fear. Love without chasing. Receive without apologizing. Each of these moments is a message to your nervous system. This is home now. This is love now. This is normal now. This is familiar now. Slowly, very slowly, your emotional blueprint begins to rewrite itself. And the strangest thing happens. The people who once attracted you now feel emotional.